Are you using Copyfolio to build your website, portfolio, or blog? We wouldn't want you to miss out on any customization options, so today I will show you how you can adjust the design of your site in Copyfolio. Check the play bar if you want to jump ahead to any certain topic and the description box for a link to Copyfolio. And now, let's get started. Where to find the design settings in Copyfolio? There are two types of design options in Copyfolio. Global settings that change design aspects on your whole site with just one click, and individual options that affect the layouts and images in sections. You will find the global settings in the design panel, which is in the upper left corner of the editor. The layout options in the section settings via the gear icon that appears on the right side of sections upon hover, and image options in the Edit Image window when you click twice on images. Let's start by taking a look at the design panel. First, we have templates. You chose yours during the onboarding, but since it doesn't affect your content at all, you can change it anytime. What changes with the template is the default fonts and colors, although you can switch that later on, as well as the top so-called hero section on your homepage, blog posts, and project pages, and the shape and feel of your buttons. Just make sure that you focus on the latter two, so the hero section and the buttons. Don't choose based on the default vibe, because as I said, you can still change the colors and the fonts later on. Next, we have colors. Copyfolio works with color palettes. You change it in the design panel, and the colors of your whole site change with just a single click. This means you cannot adjust things individually, and some say it might be a little bit restricting, but it's to make sure that the design of your site is always consistent. And it can come in handy if you're not a designer and still want your site to look professional. You can choose from a bunch of preset palettes that our designers put together, some simple, some pastel, some darker, some more vibrant. Or if you have a specific color in mind, you can create your own palette by clicking over to the Custom tab. Here, you will first have to choose the main color, either by the picker, pipette, or by entering its hex or RGB code. And then you get to choose the shades for different aspects like headings, paragraphs, buttons, and so on. Fonts are a tad simpler, as here we just have preset pairs. One font for the heading and one for the paragraph. There's still a long list broken into categories that you can scroll through and try. And if there's a specific font that you would really love to have but that's missing from Copyfolio, you can always email our team to see if there's a possibility for us to add it in as well. And apart from changing the fonts altogether, you of course have the usual text formatting options. You can use different headings, make your text bold or italic or underlined. You can even use a highlighter on the most important sections. These were all the global changes, so now let's see what you can tweak section by section. In Copyfolio, every section has a section settings button in the editor that pops up on the right side when your cursor is over that section. Sometimes it has a bunch of options, sometimes just one or two. But if there is an option to switch up the layout, you will find it there. Just a few examples. You can change the shape of your project thumbnails and decide how many of them you want to have in a row in a portfolio section. You can completely change the arrangement of your collages and set how many images you want to have in them. And you can choose how to display your blog posts in a blog section, in a list, grid, or completely without thumbnails. If you want to get the most out of Copyfolio and have full creative freedom over your site, make sure to always check your options in the section settings. Lastly, let's talk about image options, meaning what you can do with the picture after you uploaded it. First, there's cropping. There are certain places in Copyfolio where the image has to be cropped to a certain shape, like your hero section. But in others, you can use the crop feature to style your content as you like. A very popular option is cropping images, especially portraits, to a circular shape. To crop your image, click on it twice, then choose Crop. There, you'll see your options and you can adjust the crop very easily as you want. Another thing you can do with your images to change up their look a little is to add mockups to them. And no, by that I don't mean opening Photoshop or any other app to make it happen there. All you have to do is click twice for the Edit Image window and then change over to the Design tab. There you will see all the available mockups, and all you have to do is click on the one you like and Copyfolio will add it to your image. If it doesn't fit perfectly, you can still adjust the crop after that. Is there any other design option you'd love to see in Copyfolio? Or any other aspect of the editor you want us to show you? Drop it in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.